Alright guys, welcome back. It's Punt Factor here. We're getting ready to jump into Prelim Match 2. We are 0-1. We are 1-2, but unfortunately we are 0-1. So we're better than 1, 2, 3, 4. We're better than 5 people. Feeling good. My buddy's in it. He is currently 1-0. Okay, I'll let you guys in on this funny little ditty. So him and I are waiting, and we're kind of like texting back and forth or whatever. And the one round almost went to time, and I'm like, damn it, someone's freaking playing control, or they're playing the infinite life combo and they're just playing the clock. And my buddy texts me back, or they're playing mono white prison, and that's not going to mean anything to you guys. But what first got me back into modern was a mono white prison deck, and it was just this is what we're playing, by the way. But it was just the most frustrating deck to play against. It ran like, Porphyry Nodes, Ghostly Prisons, Ruined Halos, Nevermores. My win condition was, the one card you put counters on it every time you don't take damage, and then you can pay and then tap it. Or, no, pay X and make a ton of angels. Luminarch Ascension. That's the card. And then I ran things like, obviously, like Oblivion Rings, and I ran Heliod, the original Heliod, the Sun God, and aside from Ghostly Prison, I had the other one, the one that taxes your opponent from attacking for each enchantment in play. The crazy thing about that is with Heliod, Sun God out, when he makes those little guys, they're enchantment creatures. So, so if anybody was playing any sort of deck that wanted to win through combat damage, I mean, it would be to the point where they would have to spend 18 to pay for like one creature, and I would just win over the course of like 14 or 15 turns. It was stupid. Okay, so this is starting off good. We can't cast any of our spells except for Path, so we're going to Maul. Same thing here. Okay, we can at least cast our spells. I'm going to get rid of 2 Ghost Quarters. And we're going to see if the Scoos and Voice can get us there. It looks like we're against some form of Jund. Yep, definitely Jund. There's going to be a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition. Pretty bad going down to 5. So they'll probably take, I was going to say, they'll take the Scavenging Ooze for sure. Jund is interesting. I don't think this is another one that can beat Infinite Life. But mauling to 5 isn't where we want to be against a deck that obviously has a Tarmogoyf and an Inquisition, so their Goyf is already going to be pretty big. Now, we do have Voice of Resurgence for their Liliana, which is kind of nice. So if we get this Voice down, we get a Lily down tick, we're able to just sack the Voice and get the token. So that's good. This matchup 100% comes down to card advantage. Mishra's Bauble. That's weird. I wonder if they're playing a variant of Death Shadow. Now it almost seems like it. Roadside Infant. It's a hell of a name. Bajuka Bog is not a terrible draw. It's actually going to be quite good when we can shrink this Tarmogoyf. It's going to buy us a lot of time, actually. We're going to take our Coco. That's pretty bad. Definitely going to block here. I'll be like I was saying, this match comes down to card advantage. I want as many 2-for-1s as I can possibly get in the deck, and we're definitely playing against Death Shadow though. 100%. That's obviously just the draw we wanted was a Plains. So they have 3 cards in hand. I'm probably going to let this 6 go through. So one thing I've really noticed with this is we don't have enough green sources in the deck. I'm probably going to end up cutting. Oh, cool. A bird. Just what we needed. I'm going to hold back here because I'm fairly certain they're playing Death Shadow, and I don't want to help them by making their Death Shadows bigger. 2 damage isn't going to be that relevant. Okay, yeah, so they're playing Traverse Shadow. There's a Swamp. What do we have here? I'm definitely not going to let all of this go through. I'll go ahead and chump here. Just take 4. I'll keep the elemental token. See if we can get anything going. Come on. It's at least something. No. I'm going to probably take 4 here. Block with our elemental token and hope to rip into a Coco or even a Heliod of some sort. Because this basically blanks this if I have to. Spike Feeder gives us 4 life, so we're essentially at 9 still. Let's see what my buddy's playing against. Dredge. Okay. Okay, so there's the Death Shadow. I'm not going to crack this. Jesus. Well, we're at 9. We die to a Team or Battle Rage anyway. So we're going to block here, and then we're going to have to sack this. So our outs are collected company just into the combo. Unless they just have Team or Battle Rage. Looks like they do. Or that. Alright. Wow, this sucks. Alright. Another matchup that shouldn't really be that bad. We will bring in our Abrupt Decays. Let's go down our voices. Try that. It's a matchup that I feel like we typically do really well with. I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately, and we've just been getting slaughtered. I don't know why we're not getting any. I don't really want to blame our opening hands, but I will blame, I think, my mana construction. I think I need to go down a Ghost Quarter. I need to go up one more forest. Maybe even down another plains, up another forest. It just makes me nervous, though, having only two. Like, what is this? What is this? Why? Come on. Okay, this is better. That's at least something we can work with here. Finks is good in the matchup. Obviously, Heliod and Finks is amazing in the matchup. So we're probably going to get Inquisitioned. Maybe Thought Seized. Or pushed. Okay. Well, we're looking for a land, or we're crying. We'll probably take Heliod, I would assume. No, they take Finks. Okay. Let's get this Heliod down here. There's an argument for getting down Courser so we could see the top of the deck. But I think the idea here is I play Heliod first because if we rip a land, we're wanting to Coco to our Infinite combo. If we don't rip a land, we're playing Courser anyway. So it's one of those things that, like, if we don't rip a land, we play Heliod. But if we do rip the land and we have Heliod in hand, it's like, well, we can Coco, but we might only hit Spike Feeder, and then Heliod's sitting in our hand, and, you know, the Thoughtseize just goes and takes it. So I think that was definitely the right play, playing Heliod first. Now let's get out our Courser here, and let's just try to value them out. There's an Abrupt Decay, which is definitely not a bad card to see off the top for that Goyf. Nice thing is, now with these two in play, anytime I play a land, I get to pump this Courser, which is pretty solid. The Abrupt Decay will easily take care of that Goyf, which is nice. That's why having Finks in matchups like this is just so awesome, because you're able to reset that Finks and gain life while you're doing it, which is just fantastic. So they may have been correct to take the Finks. We're definitely going to take 4 here, go to 13. Hopefully they don't have a push for this. Opponent's thinking. They're definitely thinking about something. Shadow. Not going to play the bird out. Let's just pass here. Now here's the question. I think we just get rid of the Goyf. Also sucks we haven't seen a Knight of the Reliquary for that Blast Zone, which is just huge in this matchup. Get another Goyf. So we're definitely gonna pop this off here. So if right now they're showing that this could be a 3-3. Let's see what they're going to go ahead and grab. Four, 4. Six. Damn. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. Land. Okay, so that's something. Man, I would love to have a Knight of the Reliquary on the board. This is going to be a hell of a decision that needs to be made here. If they have a way of giving this thing trample, Assassin's Trophy, we're at 8. I think they can probably do 2 damage to this thing. Crap. Do we go to 9? I don't know if it matters if we go to 9. So wonder what's in their hand. You know what, if it's a fetch land, we die anyway, so they're going to tap here. That's going to become a 7. If they have a regular land, we're fine. If they have a fetch land, we're dead anyway. If they have a shock land, we're dead anyway. So I think we just let this go, and we do not search because we want that collected company. There it is. Oh, this feels so bad. All right, guys. We super lost. All right. It's Pun Factor. That was Death Shadow. More to come.